Hey, it's Mike at Holiday Rambler. Today we're going to take a look at another amazing floor plan. It's the Invicta 34MB. This floor plan features a beautiful hand-laid Tarkett flooring, a 100-gallon fresh water tank, 4 house batteries, a ton of storage, and a huge pantry. Let's take a look. So here's the exterior of the 34MB. This particular unit has the full body paint option. This exterior graphic is the Regency exterior graphic. Let's move up and talk about some of the exterior features. So the Invicta is built on a 22,000 pound chassis. This isn't the 18,000 to 20,000 pound chassis you see in some of the competition. It's a 22,000 pound chassis, and it comes standard with the 22.5-inch aluminum Alcoa wheels. Those larger wheels really improve the ride, the comfortability of the ride. More rubber on the road equals a smoother ride. Also, we have the V8. This is the new 7.3 liter V8 by Ford. It produces 350 horsepower and 468 foot-pounds of torque. So plenty of power in a compact unit like this. Moving down to look at some of the storage compartments. Our first compartments are electrical bay. We have our inverter disconnect switch, and we have a 2,000 watt pure sine wave inverter. Since we do have the pure sine wave inverter, you know all of your appliances inside are going to remain safe. Next compartment is all storage. This is pass-through storage as well. All the luggage compartments are a rotocast material, which is a composite material. It's very solid, very sturdy, and easy to maintain. Straight above that, we have our exterior entertainment system. This is a 50-inch exterior entertainment system. Really makes it nice when you're sitting outside watching the game. We have the 2 marine grade exterior speakers. Coming back to the next compartment, again, all rotocast lined, more pass-through storage. And next compartment's our propane tank. This is a 24-gallon propane tank, and we have a quick disconnect located in the back here. So if you want to hook up an exterior heater or your own personal grill, that's available. Next compartment, again, more pass-through storage. And our last compartment, you'll never guess, but more pass-through storage as well. Let's move around to the back. And onto the back, we have our solid fiberglass rear cap. And yes, I said a solid fiberglass rear cap. A lot of the competition in this price point are going to use a flat fiberglass wall. And we have that same wall underneath our rear cap, but we put the rear cap on. It gives it a nice finished high-end look. Right up top, we have our rear camera mounted up top, and that has one-way audio. So your spotter can give you directions when you're driving, directing you on which way you need to go. The Invicta comes with a 8,000-pound rear hitch. Coming over to the side, we have a 10-gallon water heater, not a 6. We got a 10-gallon water heater. Our first compartment on the passenger's or driver's side, sorry, has a 5.5K Onan generator. We have our fuel fill. Next compartment is our power cord. That's a 50-amp power cord. We have the cap on the bottom to run your cord out, and you can shut the door, keep everything locked up. We also have our transfer switch in there. That's letting your motorhome be powered by multiple sources. Our exterior shower, great spot to come, spray off all the camping gear. The dogs get into trouble, get all dirty, good spot to come and take care of that. Right here we have our tanks, we have all of our knife valves, and a whole house filter, filtering all of our water going through. Another thing to point out is the knife valves and the drain system there is on a swivel. So it makes it really convenient for hooking up your hose. Next compartment, continuation of the other side, pass-through storage. Next compartment again, pass-through storage. In this compartment, I want to point out one thing. If we look up above, all of our floors, all of our underbellies are lined in solid sheet steel. That's a very nice feature, keeps all the moisture out, and you don't have to worry about it ripping. A lot of the competition will use materials like Darco, which is basically a tarp. Whenever it rips, it exposes raw wood at the bottom. All right, on to the next compartment. We have access to the reservoir for our 4-point automatic leveling system. And the last compartment on this side, again, is pass-through storage. So as you can see, this is a 34-foot unit and it has a ton of basement storage. Now our mirrors are heated and they're power. We have the partial chrome, partial black, gives it a nice contrast, as well as our cameras are mounted up in our mirrors. What that's doing is keeping our cameras up out of the splash zone. Some of the competition is going to put them down here below the belt line. They tend to get loaded up with road grime. They're not much use to you because you can't see out of them. Now let's jump inside, take a look at some of the interior features. All right, let's take a look at this unit, all closed up in travel mode, and see what our access is like to our amenities. As you see, we have great access to the refrigerator. And one thing I love about the 34MB is how large this living area is in travel mode. You can sit down in your theater seating and you can put your footrest all the way out and still have great access to the television. I tell you, if I had a driver, this definitely would be my spot. And moving back even further, again, the door opens up all the way. I mean, you got full access to your bathroom. And the bedroom. Full access to the bedroom since we have pocket doors, and the bed does have to be folded up in travel mode, but it still gives you plenty of room to take a nap while somebody's driving. All right, let's start in the cockpit looking at some of the features. The armrest, we have our pad for our 4-point automatic leveling system. We also have dual displays in the Invicta. The one on the left here is dedicated just to our cameras. We can hit the mode button here, toggle through all the displays. We can display 1, 2, 3 cameras at the same time. If we apply our turn signal, it'll automatically show that camera that's integrated into the mirror. The display over here on our right is our entertainment display. This is our radio. It also is ready for Apple CarPlay. So now we can have our navigation displayed on this display, and we can have our cameras on that display. And that really improves safety because we can utilize them both at the same time. Now, if you do want to use your Apple CarPlay, you need to use the USB port that's located right down by your right knee. Moving over to the passenger side, we have a nice sturdy laptop tray. It pulls out. And with today's technology, all of the electronic devices that we have with us, we need somewhere to plug them in at. And that's not an issue in the Invicta. We have 2 USB ports in each of those spots. We have 2 USB ports that are located down by your right foot, as well as 2 110s and 12-volt hookup. So just from your passenger seat, you could possibly plug in 2 110 devices, 6 USB devices, and you got your 12-volt still as well. So plenty of power sources there. Right above that, we have our queen drop-down bed. Now this bed does have a 600-pound capacity on it. Now we're probably not going to put 600 pounds in there, but just that rating alone lets you know that if the kids are up there romping around, they're not going to have to worry about getting injured or breaking the bed. All right, let's talk about some of the features throughout the living area. First, let's start with our house controls. Precision circuits run with our house controls. Now through this panel, we can control most of the features throughout our motorhome, such as our lights. We can check all of our fluid levels, all of our tanks, our chassis batteries, our house batteries. We can run our slide outs in and out. We can run our awnings in and out. We can set our auto gen start. We can control all of our HVAC plus more. The great thing is too, a lot of the features that we can control through that touchscreen, we can also control from our smart device. And one thing I want to point out, we did talk about house batteries. You can check your voltage in there. It's a nice feature. The Invicta comes with 4 house batteries, where a lot of the competition is only putting in 2 house batteries. And those 4 house batteries are going to get a trickle charge from the standard 100-watt solar panel that comes standard with the Invicta. Coming over to the dinette. First thing on the dinette, you're going to notice that huge window that's right above it. That's letting in a ton of ambient light that makes this area look so much larger. Plus, it's a great view when you're setting up in the morning having breakfast. This dinette does drop down for additional sleeping as well. We have storage underneath it, and we have USB and 110 plugs located on this one as well. Coming over to the galley, we have a large solid surface galley top, and you pull off the covers and we have access to the farm style deep stainless steel sink. Looks really nice. Also, we have a 3-burning cooktop, and the oven comes with it as well. If you look right above, we have a full-length tile. That's not the glass stick-on tile. That's an actual residential tile that you would see in your home. Right above the oven, we have our convection microwave. It's stainless steel, looks nice. The storage on the side, we have nice textured glass, solid hardwood doors, and adjustable shelving throughout the Invicta. Also, you'll notice all of our hardware is metal. There's no plastic hardware in our cabinetry. Moving back into the living area, we have a nice theater seating. Now, this theater seating is an option. Standard is going to be a jackknifing sleeper sofa. Both seats in the theater seating have seat belts, as well as we do have 2 more seat belts up in the dinette. Right above it, again, more storage. Directly across from our theater seating, we have our stainless steel residential refrigerator. Moving on to the accent wall, we have the nice accent lighting. The LED TV is built in flush with the wall. Looks really nice. And the fireplace. The fireplace is producing 5,300 BTUs of heat, which is nice because this way we don't have to use our propane. We can use the campground's money, and it's enough heat to take the chill off them cooler nights. Coming back into the pantry. This is probably one of the best pantries I've seen in a motorhome. Not only is it large, looks like a ton of storage already, but we can pull the doors out and it really doubles the amount of pantry space we have. Which is a nice feature in the Invicta, and plus more storage up top. Let's cut across to the other side and look into the bathroom. We have a large shower with a skylight up above, and we have a 3-tiered sliding glass door. We have a solid porcelain toilet coming over to the countertop. We have storage underneath, a nice stainless steel sink, and then a medicine cabinet with plenty of storage right above that. We passed by the pocket doors here. That's going to close off the bedroom. And a great feature in the Invicta is the stackable washer and dryer. Now, that is an option. It will come standard prepped for a washer and dryer automatically, and you can opt in to put the stackable in later. That is a big feature at this price range. Typically, you're not going to get a stackable washer and dryer until you get up into high-end diesels. Moving back, we have a king-size bed. Good thing about this bed is you have a lot of access to making your bed in the morning. Coming up on the side here, a ton of storage right up above. In the middle compartment is prepped for a CPAP. We have our hoses. We have a hole in the bottom for routing our hoses, and you notice the light did come off on automatically. So moving on to the wardrobe side, we have his and her wardrobes, which features hanging space, and right up above it we have additional storage. There's 3 drawers underneath it, and then 6 drawers in the middle. We got a nice Surfex countertop, and above that is the LED TV. Right behind the LED TV is additional storage as well. So if you like this particular unit, this is the slate interior decor, and it has the fossil painted hardwood cabinetry. Now, as you can see, it's a 34-foot floor plan, but it's lacking no features. There's actually a lot of features we didn't talk about in the sake of keeping the videos short. So jump out to your local Holiday Rambler dealer. If you don't know where that is, go to holidayrambler.com, use the dealer locator button, and we'll be able to tell you where that your closest dealer is at. Also, if you found this video useful, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can stay up to date on the newest floor plans, and also use the comment section down below, and we'll do our best to answer any questions for you. Thanks.